Hi. Thanks for stopping by the My Reader Minutes. If you are new here, welcome. To all my new subscribers, thank you for joining me on my journey. Y'all, I don't think this Diddy train is ever going to pull into the station. I mean, it's one thing after the other. Now, today, I'm finding out that there's 6 more lawsuits. 4 of them being men. Are you kidding me right now? 4. Okay. Now, the Neighborhood Talk put something out. Basically, it just says they said Diddy can't catch a break. The guy, Tony Buzzbee, is it Buzzbee? Yes. The attorney that did the press conference, he has said that he was going to be representing 120 people. This 6 has, I think, come out or evolved out of those 120 people. So there's more to come if this is the kind of lawsuits that they're coming after. So, okay, they're just allegations. I'm sure there are some real victims amongst the 120, but I'm mighty afraid that more rather than not are not going to be really legit claims. And the reason why I say that is because then again, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know Diddy. I don't know Diddy from a can of paint. I don't really want to believe that he has carried himself this recklessly up until fairly recent. Like the one allegation happened in 2021, 3 years ago. You mean to tell me you're still carrying yourself like you did maybe when you were in your 20s? Like, when do you grow up? And why do you think it's all about you and your Peter Weeder? I'm going to call it his Peter Weeder. Like, why? I'm not fathoming this. And just any old body, and as prevalent as STDs are in the United States, I'm not getting it. That he would be so reckless. And you have kids. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I brought up the Neighborhood Talk, and let me just read through victim one's claim. Okay, so Doe claims that he bumped into Combs during the Hamptons event, taking a photo with the Bad Boy Entertainment founder, which is included in the filing. So he has a picture. They took a picture with him and he was there. Okay. They begin to discuss Doe's interest in the music industry, moving to a private area where the conversation took an unexpected turn for the worse. The lawsuit claims Combs allegedly told Doe to drop his pants and said, "Don't you want to break into the business?" The lawsuit claims that Combs then grabbed John Doe's private parts with his hand and began squeezing and feeling. Afterwards, Combs allegedly told Doe that his people would be in touch. The alleged encounter continues to humiliate and cause shame. Okay, let's think about this. You have a picture that you took of with Diddy at one of the parties. You were doing security. I'm sure a lot of people took pictures with him. And based on the monster that everybody else is reporting, all he did was do that to you? Okay. Okay. Victim 2. The Jane Doe alleges Combs instructed the women to drink more and do illegal substances that had been prepared for them on the table Combs continued getting gradually more aggressive with the two women and eventually began forcibly touching them without consent. When they resisted, Combs ordered Mrs. Doe's friend to perform an act on his private part, or else he would have them both unalived. The woman said Combs ignored her attempts to resist and forced her to take off her clothes under the threat of violence. Once she was undressed, Combs forced himself on her and began to assault her. Combs fondled, molested, and ultimately arred Miss Doe, all while she was begging him to stop. According to the complaint, Combs told the woman he would be leaving the room, but she had to stay alone in the dark. Otherwise, she would be unalived. After 30 minutes, a security guard told her she could leave, and she fled the hotel. Okay. I don't know. These are all alleged. Victim number 3. Doe claims he awoke in a bedroom paralyzed, unable to move, speak, or fight back. He distinctly recalled seeing Combs above him naked at one point during the assault. The lawsuit claims during this time, plaintiff was sodomized by at least 3 men. So was Combs one of the 3 men, or you just saw him above you? Help me out here. Now, I'm not saying anybody is lying or not telling their truth. I'm not saying that at all. These could possibly be legit stories. On the other hand, they may not be. They may be in for a quick come up. Run me my money. I've been in his midst for 5 minutes and I have a picture to show that I took a picture with him and he was there. Is that all you need? Just saying. Victim 4. The 4th lawsuit came from a John Doe who claimed Combs assaulted him at Macy's flagship department store in Manhattan in May 2008. The man claims he worked as an advisor for Echo Clothing, a rival to the Combs Sean John line, and he says had previously met Combs on numerous occasions. Doe, who is now based in Ohio, claims he was inside the Macy's stockroom when Combs entered the space with 3 bodyguards. Doe claims he was suddenly struck in the back of the neck, falling to his knees. Combs approached plaintiff while plaintiff was still on his hands and knees and said, "Suck my private part," referring to the clothing line that the plaintiff worked for. He called him that by name. Combs therefore forced his private part into the plaintiff's mouth and proceeded to forcibly and brutally orally ar him. Diddy is really a monster, and we're going to take full advantage of this. So anything that I say should stick, because what? This is crazy. Victim 5. By the second drink, the man claims that he felt extremely ill and leaned against his truck for support, later claiming he believed the drink was laced with something. While the security guard felt sick, Combs allegedly approached him and pushed him into an open van. The lawsuit claims that Combs held down and overpowered the man who struggled to escape due to the effects of the drugs in his system. Combs allegedly assaulted the man, according to the lawsuit, all the while dismissing plaintiff's pleas for help by repeatedly saying, "You'll be all right." In the years since, the man says, while he considers himself an all-American guy, there is not a day goes by without thoughts of the traumatic incident. Okay, let me ask you all a question. If I had millions and millions of dollars and I was the hottest ticket in town, Do I have to force anybody to be with me, whether they be male or female? I'm just asking. I get the desire and the whole psychological aspect of someone honoring someone. I get that the whole power thing, but I don't have to force anybody to be with me. I'm just not understanding. I'm not understanding this at all. Like, if he was really being that reckless and all these people, he didn't mess with over all these people, and now that he's incarcerated and other stories sound similar and familiar, I mean, I myself can say, if I have a picture with him, I guess, or I have to put myself in a place where I know he was at, where he was. Has he ever been in a mall where he was like, you know how they used to have some of the stars come to a mall and sign autographs? Oh, yeah. He came and visited our town one time, but he pulled me to the side and blah, 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 blah. It puts him at the scene of the location, and I have a picture with him signing my thing, but that's all I need. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm not saying that none of these I'm not one to not believe victims, but I have a hard time. Um, I'm just having a hard time with this. And I don't know why. Because I believe Diddy is a monster. I believe he is a monster to his women. I believe he is a monster in business. But do I believe he's arbitrarily just picking random people and assaulting them? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. Victim 6 claims. The sixth lawsuit came from a Jane Doe who claimed that she attended a promo party from the Notorious B.I.G.'s music video, One More Chance, at Elks Plaza in June 1995. While dancing with friends, the woman claims Combs took an interest in her and asked to speak somewhere privately. She agreed, and they headed into a bathroom where Combs allegedly began kissing the woman. Feeling uncomfortable and confused, she asked him to slow down, believing they were there to talk. The lawsuit claims. Instead, Combs advanced aggressively. When attempted to pull away, he violently struck her, slamming her head against the wall and causing Doe, that claims, hit her again before assaulting her. Afterwards, he allegedly threatened or saying, "You better not tell anyone or I will make you disappear." You know, I'm going to read some of these comments. Um, and everybody pretty much is saying the same thing. He's guilty of something, but everybody is not telling the truth. I don't believe everybody. I'm sorry. I just don't. Somebody said these stories are so insane, there's no way. Yeah. Okay, so this person says Yo Diddy was a kingpin backed by a mob. Then they got liquor industry in parentheses. So I believe a lot of this stuff indeed happened. When you feel you're above the law and it's been proven you won't get in trouble ever, you can get away with anything. Yeah, I get that. And I believe that he probably carried himself like he could do whatever he wanted. I just don't have him picking just random people and men. Like, what these people look like? Can we see? Because Diddy has a type. We know he likes pretty people. He has a type. So I need to see him. This will always continue when the victims constantly have to prove themselves to everyone besides the legal system. And it's truly the number one reason people stay quiet, because it's a battle. Assault will continue to be the number crime. I guess she meant the number one crime that they get away with. Hundreds of people with similar claims, bodyguards telling on them, and others in the industry, but we still need to question if people are lying instead of shaming him and keeping the pressure on him, because even if it was only one person he did this to, it's one too many. And I agree with that. I believe he did this. I believe he acted in this manner. But I honestly believe that he only acted in this manner to people that were really in his life, like his girlfriends and maybe his boyfriends. I don't think that he selected random people at different events. Females, groupies, because groupies were a thing, right? But I don't have him doing men, because back in the day, where some of this stuff claim it happened, it wasn't cool to be gay. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't know. What y'all think? What do y'all think? Two men and four more men. I mean, two women and four more men have come with lawsuits. They're trying to bury him. Mind you, Tony Buzzbee says he is representing 120 people. So what else are they going to come with? 120 people? Anyway, y'all, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Do you believe all of these allegations? Do you believe they have some proof and they've just embellished them? Or are these people just up for a money grab? I don't know. The wheels of the law are spinning and not in Diddy's direction. I feel for him. Anywho, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe. It is free. Doesn't cost a thing. Help me grow my channel. It'd be much appreciated. Everyone be blessed. Peace.